right now we're in a time where a lot of creators think YouTube is a very sustainable platform and I want to be a YouTuber, so let me be rich and famous on YouTube. So the story is that I was getting my psychology degree and I wasn't passionate about it. And I was doing everything my sister had done before me and I was following her footsteps blindly. And after I graduated, my dad was like, great, now get your master's degree. And I was like, okay, I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm not passionate about any of these things. And so in that little funk, I discovered YouTube. It's kind of like the stars aligning perfectly. And I posted a first video really spontaneously. It was a spoken word piece about religion. It was very, very, very bad, and it got 70 views. And I think I just fell in love with having a goal. When I started in 2010, that was not a thing. You know, I was the last person to catch on to YouTube. All my friends were watching this thing, and I was like, what are you guys wasting your time with on this video platform thing? It's going to disappear. This is me. This is the goal. There is nothing in between there. I need to create what is in between there. Whether I do really well or really bad, that's going to be a step. And I think visualizing every failure as a little stone towards where you need to go is really and I spontaneously one day posted a video, not because I thought it could be my job, not because I thought I could make money from it, but literally because I was sad. Be obsessed, and I know the word obsessed has a negative connotation, and rightfully it should a little bit. I think anyone who's really great at something is because they're obsessed. They wake up and they're thinking about it, and throughout their day they're thinking about it, and when they sleep they're thinking about it. In the middle of the night they might wake up thinking about it. That is me with this. Video ideas, I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to wake up and jot them down. Some of my video ideas are little dreams. So I'm like working in my sleep. There is a level of obsession, and when I say that, usually people say, well, that's not really that healthy. And you're right, some of it is a little unhealthy. Sometimes it does take over my life. Sometimes I do have to draw the line. I say, nope, I need to go meditate in my room, I can't do this. But I don't know of a single successful person that didn't, for at least a little period of time, have it. Be that anything we do, any action we make, I believe we have many layers as to why we made that decision. The top is like, oh, I made this decision, what I tell everybody else of why I made that decision. The second layer is what I tell myself. You need to be in tune with yourself if you want to be successful. I mean, the world, it gets really uncomfortable. Success gets really uncomfortable sometimes. It's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. If you're not truly in tune with your biggest teammate, which is yourself, there's no way. You need to know yourself really well. So I encourage everyone to actually write down things. Like, I made this decision, why did I do that? Write down all the reasons you did it and be real with yourself. Say it out loud in an empty room where no one can hear you, so there's no pressure. Why did you say that? Why did you do that? Were you scared? Were you nervous? And then why? You can go back to your childhood sometimes. You can go back to some horrible experiences you had, but it's better to address it. There's so much out there that you don't even know exists, and I'm a testament to that. I make videos on the internet. Ask my mom if she thought that could have been a job when she was growing up. You know, so I think it's all about just really getting out there and seeing what's available. If I loved myself, I would have got out of bed. You know, if I loved myself, that's not fair. I guess there's a lot of reasons, but for my personal journey, I guess, not to generalize, if I loved myself, I would have had goals at that time. I would have taken better care of myself. I would have spent time with my friends. My change came with not only within, but how I was treating myself outside, like I mentioned. So I stopped putting myself in a dark room. I started opening the curtains. I started to answer my friends' phone calls. I started to talk to people. The first time I ever talked to my parents about anything I was feeling really, really strongly emotionally was when I got out of that depression. Prior to that, for all the years of my life, I'd never had a conversation with my parents that was like, this is what I'm really feeling inside. And so I started to accept that I needed help and I needed to talk to people. I even started dressing differently. I was like, these shoes are fun. I'm gonna wear these shoes. They just make me happy. And it was making all those small decisions every single day. A lot of positive self-talk as well. I think, you know, even now when I accomplish something, I don't care how many people come up to me and say, congratulations, you did really well, this is a cool thing. When I lie down at bed, I literally hug myself and I'm like, you did really good. That was a really good thing you did today. Even today, with all the people that are validating me, it still means something for me to tell myself, you did a really good job. If you're creative, if you mix creativity with hustling hard, any job position, anything you want to become is possible. Show people what your value is, and then they'll pay you for your value. I felt that when I decided to take that year to hustle really hard, that backup plan was always in my mind and something to fall back on. So anytime I would work really hard, I would think, oh, well, if I don't figure this out, you know, I have that backup plan. If this video stuff doesn't work out, then I won't fail because I have that backup plan. But because I was doing that, I think I wasn't putting the 2,000% effort I needed because there was always that safety net. When I officially decided, like, no, I am not going to do that. I'm going to do what I set out to do, which was do entertainment, and in this year, I'm going to become successful. I started doing things with so much more effort and relentlessness where you could see the difference in the result. And I know that's really scary, and a lot of parents disagree with me when I say this, but I think it's important. I think, kids need to be given credit. I think if they have a plan A and really, really give it their all, and say years and years from now it doesn't go anywhere, they will figure it out. I think kids these days are really smart, and they have a lot of options, and they have a lot of resources. And the fact that I'm sitting here with the career that I have is a testament to that.